What's up, Commanders fans? Your team is working non-stop to improve and take that next step toward becoming a true Super Bowl contender. With free agency right around the corner, Washington is gearing up to make some serious moves. And one name that has surfaced in a big way is former Tennessee Titans linebacker Harold Landry III. We're diving deep into this potential signing, how it would impact the team, and what's next for the Commanders in free agency. Before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's talk some football. Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport recently predicted that the Commanders will make a push to sign Landry, who was just released by the Titans. This is a huge development, as Landry is arguably the best pass rusher currently available in free agency. Landry has been one of the most consistent edge rushers in the league over the last several years. Despite missing the entire 2022 season with an ACL tear, he bounced back in 2023 with 72 total tackles and 9 sacks. That kind of production is exactly what Washington needs after moving on from Jonathan Allen and potentially looking to revamp their defensive front. And let's be real, Landry won't come cheap. He signed a 5-year, $87.5 million contract with the Titans just a couple of seasons ago. And while he won't get quite that much this time around, it's clear that he will command a significant deal. But here's the good news. The Commanders have the money to make it happen. With nearly $80 million in cap space, Washington is one of the few teams that can afford to go big in free agency. Let's break it down. Why does Harold Landry fit in Washington? First off, the Commanders are firmly in win-now mode. After their incredible run to the NFC Championship game last season, expectations are sky high. They've already made big moves by trading for Deebo Samuel, re-signing Bobby Wagner, and bringing back veteran tight end Zach Ertz. Adding Landry would take their defense to the next level. Another reason, Washington needs a serious boost in the pass rushing department. After parting ways with Jonathan Allen, the team is looking for new pieces to dominate up front. Yes, they still have Darren Payne, but he had a bit of a down year in 2024. Adding a player like Landry on the edge would make life easier for everyone on the defensive line, including second-year defensive tackle Jerzan Newton, who is expected to play a bigger role this season. Now, some fans were dreaming about a blockbuster trade for Myles Garrett. Unfortunately, that's not happening anymore. The Cleveland Browns locked up their star pass rusher with a massive 4-year, $160 million extension, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. That dream is officially over. But don't worry, Commanders fans. While Garrett was the ultimate prize, there are still plenty of high-impact defenders available. Besides Landry, Washington could turn its attention to another major name, Trey Hendrickson. The Cincinnati Bengals defensive end led the league in sacks last year and has been given permission to seek a trade. The Commanders have reportedly shown interest in Hendrickson, though he would come at a steep price. One thing is certain, this defensive front is going to look very different in 2025. The Commanders have already moved on from Jonathan Allen, and there's speculation that Darren Payne might not be far behind. Payne is still under contract, but after a disappointing 2024 season, his future is a little uncertain. The team could look to trade him if the right offer comes along. If Washington lands Harold Landry, or another high-profile pass rusher, they will be signaling a clear shift in philosophy. New general manager Adam Peters has shown that he is willing to be aggressive in reshaping this roster, and with so much cap space available, it would be a shock if the Commanders didn't make at least one major splash on the defensive side of the ball. According to Tom Pelissero of NFL Network, the Commanders have re-signed Ertz to a 1-year deal worth $6.25 million. This is a massive win for Washington's offense, as Ertz played a crucial role in the team's success last season. The 3-time Pro Bowler hauled in 66 receptions for 654 yards and 7 touchdowns, proving that he still has plenty left in the tank. His connection with rookie sensation Jaden Daniels was undeniable. Ertz became Daniels' go-to security blanket, helping the young quarterback adjust to the NFL with veteran leadership and clutch plays. With Daniels winning the 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year award, it's clear that Ertz played a key role in his development. And now, the two will get to build on that chemistry for another season. Daniels himself took to social media to react to the news, showing his excitement about having his favorite tight end back in Washington. You love to see that kind of bond between a quarterback and his playmakers. Ertz's journey to Washington wasn't the easiest. After a stellar career with the Philadelphia Eagles, he was traded to the Arizona Cardinals in 2021. However, things didn't pan out as expected in Arizona, and injuries derailed his time there. Eventually, he was released in November 2023, leading him to finish the season on the Detroit Lions practice squad. That's when the Commanders saw an opportunity. Washington signed Ertz to a one-year, $3 million deal last season, a move that turned out to be a game-changer. Not only did Ertz revitalize his career, but he also became an integral part of the team's success. His production far exceeded expectations, and he earned an additional $750,000 in incentives. A big reason why Washington targeted Ertz was his connection with offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, who previously coached him in Arizona. Kingsbury knew exactly how to use Ertz in his system, and the results were evident on the field. The Commanders' success in 2024 wasn't just about talent, it was about culture. Under the leadership of General Manager Adam Peters and head coach Dan Quinn, Washington underwent a complete transformation. The team built a strong locker room, and Ertz was a major part of that. As a veteran presence, Ertz mentored young players, especially Daniels. His leadership and experience helped the team win 12 regular season games and make a deep playoff run, reaching the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1991. Although the Commanders fell short against the Philadelphia Eagles, the foundation for long-term success was clearly established. Bringing Ertz back was a priority for Washington's front office, just like re-signing linebacker Bobby Wagner earlier this week. The Commanders are ensuring that their core leadership remains intact as they push for a Super Bowl run in 2025. The Commanders are not just looking to maintain their success, they're looking to take it to the next level. Washington has already made one of the biggest moves of the offseason by acquiring star wide receiver Deebo Samuel in a trade with the San Francisco 49ers. Now, with Ertz returning, the Commanders' offense is loaded with playmakers. He will join a stacked receiving core that includes Samuel and All-Pro wide receiver Terry McLaurin. With Kingsbury designing the offense, Daniels will have plenty of weapons at his disposal to attack defenses in multiple ways. Let's not forget that Washington ranked 7th in total yards and 5th in points scored last season. With another year in Kingsbury's system, an improving Daniels, and additional firepower, the Commanders' offense could be even more explosive in 2025. Free agency officially begins next week, but the legal tampering period starts Monday at noon ET. That means teams can begin negotiating with free agents before they officially hit the open market. Expect the Commanders to be active early as they look to capitalize on their momentum from last season. Will Harold Landry be the big signing? Or could Washington pivot to another big-name edge rusher like Hendrickson? Either way, this front office is making it clear that they are not content with just making a deep playoff run. They want to win it all. All right, Commanders fans, we've covered a lot here. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Should Washington go all in on Harold Landry? Or is there another pass rusher you'd rather see them target? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Big things are coming for the Commanders, and we'll be covering every move right here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, HTTC. Let's get it.